Hello, this is Annette with Project Refine Life. Welcome to my channel. Today I am here to talk to you about the card of the year. So we are in 2022, so that would mean in numerology that we would add the 2 plus the 0 plus the 2 plus a 2, and that would equal 6. So the 6 number in numerology is all about balance, harmony, and completion. How are you going to get to the completion? You have to balance in order to be in harmony, in order to complete. So there's always weaknesses. Every pro has a con, right? So there's always weaknesses within numerology, just like the tarot. So I'm going to read to you some of the weaknesses, and that is being passive idealistic and self-sacrificing. Okay, so from numerology.com, because I always like to back up my stuff. I don't like to just talk. From numerology.com, the number 6 is the embodiment of the heart. It represents unconditional love, the ability to support, nurture, and heal. It is a powerful force of compassion and empathy. It is warm. It's a warm light. It's a beacon of hope. Its role is to use its heart and soul to be of service to others. Okay, so if you think about that, heart and soul to be of service to others. So how can you be of service to others? You got to get your stuff right, right? You got to work yourself out. So I brought a few cards out from my collection just to share with you some lovers cards from the tarot. So this is our typical Rider-Waite-Smith Lover's card. And as you can see, there are 2 people there. There's a guardian angel. There's some trees behind you, a mountain. They're standing on the earth. So it's this grounding energy. We do have the trees, which represents like the tree of life, and that guardian angel, which is spirit. Most people take the Lover's card as this idea of relationships with someone else. Now, I am here to put a bit of a spin on it because, and I think a lot of people read it like I do as well, but within relationships, there's always, as you can see from the stunning tarot, if you look here, you've got the lovers there together, but in the background, you've got that woman there with a big sword. Okay, now I understand why she's holding the sword. It is representative of conflict, and the conflict comes from the element of air. So the Lover's card is within the element of air. Conflict within a relationship starts with yourself. If you don't have a clear and concise idea of who you are, of what you want to do, of what you want to succeed in, if what you want to complete, you can never transfer that idea and have a healthy, strong relationship because there's always this underlying conflict. There's always something going on. So this year should really be the idea of working on you. Once you get you right, everything else will flow a little bit easier. You won't have time or energy to pick and choose things that really have nothing to do with you. On social media, and I hate to sound like I'm saying exactly what I'm kind of trying to discourage, but on social media, within YouTube, within Instagram, Facebook, there's so many people that are so busy pointing out things that other people are doing wrong. I mean, all day long. If you go on there all day long, you could read about somebody else's opinion about what somebody else is doing and how it's wrong. I'm not here to even, engage in that. I don't really want to participate in that part of it. Like, if you don't like me, you can turn it off. I'm sure there's another video that resonates. But what I'm here to encourage is that inner work this year. So we're talking about the relationship with yourself. You are your own first and most important lover that you could ever have. Okay, your partner could be your best friend, and that's fantastic. Okay, that's great. But are you your own best friend? Right? I mean, you have to start with you. So now another card that I brought out today, and I'm kind of stingy with this deck. You know, there's that tag going around about the seven deadly sins. Well, this is the deck that's all for me. So I'm going to share it. I've shared it once before. This is the Goliath Tarot, and this is a shamanic shadow work deck, and it is so well done. I don't see, like, if you've got something to deal with, you might, I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. But anyways, the images are beautiful. The language within the deck is just wonderful. Like, it's gorgeous. So this is a lover's card. And I brought it out mainly for the guidebook, to read to you from the guidebook. So now I'm going to pull this away from me because you know my eyes, you know. This is perhaps a card everyone secretly hopes to get in a reading. I want to point out something many fail to grasp. First and foremost, spirituality is, was, and will always be a mastery of the inner self. As a cliche, here we are. As cliche as it is, before you can truly love unconditionally, you must first understand what it is inside of yourself and reach a point of self-love and acceptance of who you are, as you cannot give something of which you simply do not have, much like trying to lend money from a bank account that is empty or already depleted. You know, if you don't have it inside you, you can't possibly give it to somebody else. You just can't, right? I love how he says there, it's like trying to lend money or get money from a bank that doesn't have anything in it. If you go to the ATM and your account balance is zero, you're not going to get anything back because there's nothing in there, right? So I love the way that he used that to correspond the relationship of self. You can't give unless you give to yourself first. And this is what I'm talking about for this year. So for this year, I do want to share ways to help balance yourself. That's part of my agenda for this channel, is to share that. And I don't really want to call, and I've kind of had a problem with the term self-care. I like to refer to it as soul care. And it's not because anybody else has a problem with it. That's just the way I am. You have to take care of your soul. You have to take care of your spirit. Without that, I mean, nothing else matters, right? You can take bubble baths up the kazoo. It's not going to help you if you don't deal with your stuff, right? So one more card to share with you. This is from, I'm going to share this with you here, the Story Animal Tarot. This is the Animal Woman's second edition. And in the second edition, she's already gone through some life cycles. She's kind of onto her maiden crone type stage. I would say maiden. And as you can see here, we've got the two beans. And then here you have a hummingbird. Now, a hummingbird is, as far as the meaning, is kind of like the messenger of spirit. It brings you messages. So, and looking at it again, I'm trying to get the glare out there. There we go. If you look at both of them, that's her. Now, there's no guidebook with this. This is an intuitive deck, so there's no guidebook, but that's her. Both of them are her. She has this vessel, which she sells these sea kelp bulbs that are rattles, but you know, sea kelp, they hold that emotion, that water energy, and then they're holding that flame, that fire, and you see all the fire in the background going on, all that passion. Tap in. You need to tap in this year. This is important work this year. You need to tap in, receive your messages. It doesn't matter how you receive your messages. Like, it can be tarot, it can be journaling, it can be through journeying with drum work. It can be tapping in through yoga, through meditation, like whatever floats your boat. Find a way to tap in, to receive and get those messages from spirit. Allow yourself to be open and do the work. Do the work to balance yourself out. This is important this year. You know, our world is a little chaotic, just slightly, right? So we need to do the work this year. It's really, really important. Now, the Lovers card is associated with the sign of Gemini. Now, I have a Gemini in my household, and I can tell you that it's all happy, yay, communicative, and everything's great. And then the next minute, dang, it just like, it hit the floor, right? Honor that within yourself and figure out, whoa, what just happened here? I was happy and then the next minute I'm down. Like, what happened? Maybe journal about that when you have these moments this year. And then also the element of air is thoughts, right? What are you thinking? What's going on? It's important this year to find a way to put those ideas and thoughts down. If you don't have a journal, you obviously have a phone or some ways of going on the internet. Google Docs, you can go on Google Docs, take some notes. Seriously, find a way. If you need some drumming to kind of tap in, Sandra Ingerman, if you look up Sandra Ingerman here on YouTube, she has like these 15 minutes drumming that are available. And it is a way for you to tap in and to receive some messages as well. What else can I say? That's it. I mean, this is the idea. The sixth card is the idea of being at a crossroads, of being within a relationship, of making decisions. See, like this chick right here, like she's going to make a decision. All of them are making decisions, right? Something doesn't agree with them. Something's not right with them. You can see she's kind of turning away. There's relationships, the relationship within yourself. Like, what decisions do you need to make for yourself in order to find that balance, that harmony, and to find a completion for this year? So find a way to tap into that. Find a way to find the fork in the road and you know, find what path you're going to take. If you make a mistake midway, change it. It's as simple as that. Don't get hung up on any bad decisions that you make. Just fix them. Just go the other way. Just fix them. So this year I'll be sharing little ways that can work for you, you know, that maybe you can dig deeper into. I'm not going to put out a roadmap. I'm just going to share ideas with you. It's your job to dig deeper. So here we are. That's it. That's today's video. So thank you so much once again for joining me, for listening to me, and I will see you later. Thank you.